Rick Santelli here live on the CME HQ, looking for the most recent read on initial continuing claims, and they're out. 719,000 on initial claims. That's a move in the wrong direction. Of course, our last look was 684,000, so we popped back above that 700,000 mark, and 795 was the previous record high before, of course, COVID hit. If we look at continuing claims, well, it's pretty much a push. 3,794,000 is a bit higher than last look, which was 3,870,000, but it's darn close. And these are pretty good numbers, especially on continuing claims. Of course, there's the emergency programs that we don't get in the same fashion that have been stubbornly high, and arguably we're still 9 million jobs shy. But of course, various parts of the country have not been allowed to open. They are reopening. Things will continue to get better, of course. And just to give everyone an idea of the last time we were roughly at these levels, you know, the second week in March is when we saw some of these levels really pick up, especially on continuing claims. That's when they popped over 3 million. The week prior to that, they were under 1.8 million. So that was the week it all seemed to happen. We still have ISM national number. And as everybody's been debating, you know, we have the big infrastructure program coming. We could debate that. I found it somewhat interesting that the gasoline tax, of course, wasn't raised, even though many states seem to want to get rid of gasoline entirely. Andrew, back to you.
Rick, thank you for that. Meantime, I want to get over to our good friend Steve Leisman as well to get his analysis of all this. Steve?
Yeah, another area of agreement between me and Rick right there, that the idea that gas tax should be raised if you're going to pay for infrastructure makes a lot of sense. Let's get to the claims data. Again, there's two tracks of numbers here in time. We have the current data, which Rick just gave you. Let me give you some of the detailed data that we only get with a week or two lag, and that shows some improvement in the extra plans that were relative to the pandemic. The pandemic unemployment assistance, that's for gig workers, that went down by, call it 400,000. Pandemic emergency assistance, those are extended benefits, that went down. Total number on getting some form of benefit. This is for the week of March 13th. So you notice how I have to talk in the past year, down to 18.2 million from 19.7. So making some progress on the total. We'll see if that continues with perhaps, guys, this little rise we've had, or I know people have called it the shoulder of the second wave or the third wave here, that maybe you have some stalling in the rebound. But we certainly can see these numbers come down. In the past, though, the total number is coming down, and that's a positive sign there. Becky?
Steve, I'm not allowed to do any crosstalk, so answer really, really quickly. You think we'll get 1 million jobs for the month tomorrow, based on what's that?
I think there's some high-frequency data, yes, that points to that. Several economists pointing at it. The average is 675,000, but there are quite a few people at 1 million.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.